Come on, guys. All right. Well, let's continue our draft. Look at the deck. Remember what the hell we're doing. Right. This was our blue-black splashing red with some wizard synergies, couple legendaries, and light removal. Seems fine. Okay. Let's get going. Hey, the Arabian Night. Hey, Poker Faces. Yeah, my wife's new start time is a little bit earlier, Poker Faces. So I A, got to bed kind of early last night, and B, probably going to be pushing my start time about an hour earlier too, since I tend to want to get up and start work when my wife gets me up, and gets me up by waking up because she has to get up and get out earlier. So, yep. We will probably be seeing streams starting about an hour earlier and ending about an hour earlier. Seemed to go very well. She really came back very excited about it, and so pretty well, I think. All right, let's continue. 2-0 with this deck right now. See what we can get. Morning, Care Bear. Oh man, felt good to get some sleep. Super tired yesterday. How's everyone's Saturday treating them? Enjoying the weekend? Hello, Nepal. Looked up the shuffling technique stuff. Gotta, I don't side shuffle, so, hey, Oak Dragon. 6 a.m. for you. That's true. That's true. Why are you up at 6 a.m., mate? West Coast viewers tuning in, huh? So, I ran into the issue when I was shuffling in the paper Magic the Gathering, which is when I riffle shuffle from the tops. Draw? Fuck do you mean draw? I've never seen that before. It looks like a mismatch to me. It doesn't look like a draw. Yes, I am. Oh god. So anyways, I riffle shuffle from the tops, and riffle shuffling from the tops with sleeved cards is not good. Fucks that up pretty hard. So either I'm not going to sleeve the next set of cards I get because I don't really care about the cards themselves, or perhaps I will try to learn side riffle shuffling, which is going to be weird because I've been shuffling cards for ever. Been roughly shuffling cards, riffle shuffling cards since I was a little kid. So I have to learn a new shuffle technique, I guess. It's kind of awkward. All right, I go first with only 2 lands. All right, let's start off with this. Remind me the odds of this. It's like 70%. So we need number of cards in deck, number of successes 15, number of draws 1, number of successes needed 1. So 1 draw, it's 2 draws, 2 turns. Yeah. Still 70% to hit land on this. It's a bit of a greedy keep. I've got a 3, I've got a 2, and I've got another 2. And if we push that out to an extra turn, assuming that I miss land once and I'm still okay, we're getting into the 85% range. Hello, Francesco. Ah, of course. He's going to have aggression on turn 1. Excellent. Not land-based aggression. Skin Wish doesn't do anything for me. That's getting fucking countered, though. did an even greedier keep than me. There's the land. 70% feels so good. Need another land though so I can dark bargain. Hey Rhea, you might want to wait till there's a couple more people in channel, but you might find that at some point. Not the land I was hoping for. Don't really want to Rona into an empty board, but it's kind of looking like one of those games where I might do that. Problem is, like, this value is absurd. I suppose I have to have Rona to get that back. Oh, this doesn't come back, right? It doesn't come back anyways. All right, let's just Rona into an empty board. It's a beatdown value. Opponent playing white-blue. The creature, sure. It's not the land we were hoping for. I'm going to just give Rona up as a 2/2 creature. I think I am. Oh, didn't really want to do that with Yawgmoth's offering, but oh well. Doesn't want to block anyways. Can throw down a Skin Witch. Doesn't do a lot for me here though. So I think I'll pass. Pile shuffling is not a actual shuffling technique at all. It barely randomizes shit, and I've known this for years. Alright, there's that land I needed. It's a little bit late. Let's go ahead and eviscerate the flyer. And we're going to get in for 2. And I'm going to trade with that Trapper if it comes our way. If I'm given the option. I might not be given the option. Any historical thing taps it. That looks like he's setting up for historical. That's super fucking obnoxious. Okay, I have the creature I want. I need to draw a land that I can offering. I need to keep Rona on the table for that. Artificer's Assistant beatdown. Feels bad. It's not a land, but it does trade with his birds, so it's going to be good enough. Good to see what type of removal he's running. Still a bit land screwed here. Just moused over my graveyard for some reason. Bit scary. Lyra. Okay. Well, it's too bad. It's too bad I can't get Lyra back. That would be an instant game win for me. I need that mana now. We're about due for one. Didn't get one. I think we're dead then. It's frustrating. Alright, solved out of that deck. Chose to keep a 2-lander. Never got the tempo to play Dark Bargain, unfortunately. And I have nothing to block that, so that's going to be a concede. Let's not show him anything else. Perhaps a greedy keep, but we had a playable on 2, 2 playables on 3, and a playable on 4 that would draw us more lands. Alright, I'll throw in Divest. Lyra's at 5. Cast downs or Vicious Offer is going to be good. Cast down, not so good versus Lyra, but good versus all his little shitty flyers. Same with Academy Drake. I don't really want to pull much of anything. Syncopate, also interesting. Lyra's on 5, right? I think I'm just going to go to 51, 41 for that. Okay. So, I was watching some videos this morning about it because there were some comments in my chat at Pen and Paper, comments in my YouTube section about Pen and Paper RPG video talking about, no, RPG, what am I saying? The Pen and Paper Magic tournament that I just played, right? Talking about shuffling techniques. And Overhand shuffling is easiest with plastic cases, but it's really, really inefficient as a shuffling method. It doesn't randomize for shit. And you guys know me. I really hate flooding and screwing. So I was trying to figure out which method I would use. And I'm like, of course, riffle shuffling makes the most sense. But no, I can't riffle shuffle in case sleeves. So it's got to be the side shuffling. I think that's going to have to be what it is. Digging deep. I don't know what he's digging deep for. I didn't show him a lot of cards. I showed him Rona, and that was about it. Rona and a Talarian Scholar, and an Eviscerate. What could he possibly be digging deep for? Don't fucking know. But he looks like he's taking some tough decisions here. Oh, thanks, Full Singer. All right. Bit of a bummer to come. Man, we're going first again on another 2-land hand with another counterspell. Oh. Black land, and we're super happy on this. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, what he showed us is he's playing a historic synergy white-blue deck with flyers. So I really want to see answers to his flyers early. I'll keep that. Second black mana is something. It's not great. I actually need blue land here. But I'm still keeping it. I hate the idea of casting down a Artificer's Assistant, but that thing's going to get in for like 4 damage, so I'm probably going to. Should just cast it down before he cast the spell so he didn't get the fucking scry. Mistakes. And I need to draw a blue land or I'm in a fuck ton of trouble. That's something to do. Not exactly what I wanted. Let's get rid of Sphinx or Cloud Reader. He doesn't have lands either way. Let's get rid of Cloud Reader. It's a better Yawgmoth target. Running Wizard's Retort and Syncopate in this hand. It's ugly. So I can just expect the next 25 things I do to get countered. We're screwed on lands again. No white land for him. We are taking beatdown damage from the Voltaic Servant right now. Still no blue lands. Can't win for fucking losing on this shit. If I can't draw lands, I can't do anything. And if I, oh, that's a good draw while he's tapped out. Do it main phase. We're getting anything we play countered, but we just need to get creatures on the board. Running Talarian Scholar would be fine. Fucking Skin Witch would be fine if I ever draw a land. It's hilarious. 2 lands in hand, 1 on the top of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 draws. No more lands. Didn't think that was worth countering. Hey, there's a blue land. It's not countering those either. Sure.
Quitters never win.
These are some greedy fucking counters. He's like, I'm not countering anything that is not super valuable. Hey, Smody. Thank you for the resub. 9 months. Now all the land screw. Perfect. I think I need to get some of his counters out of the way. I hate to do it with Rona. Mousing over the card. Blink of an eye kicker. Draws him a card. I was hoping to counter one of his counters. Alright, I can do that and get Rona out. He did this in my main phase to save himself 2 damage. Seems kind of bad. Alright, so if I play this, I get Wizard's Retorted, but I can counter the Wizard's Retort with Syncopate. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. No card to exile. Presumably he's going to turn it into a 0/4 wall, which is fine. Ah, of course he draws Lyra this fucking turn. Okay, he's got Syncopate up. He can only Syncopate for 2. But we're 1 mana short. That's the mana we need. That's really lucky. Although, to be fair, super lucky he draws Lyra this turn too. We'll take the Sphinx. Target his Lyra. Okay. Don't want those 2 swamps. Amazing how that worked. Talk about shuffling. Let's get in for 3. That's the card I was most worried about too, so it's really nice. He concedes after that. Alright, feels good. Getting land screwed for 20 fucking turns to do something like that feels great. I'm gonna keep the Divest. I'm gonna keep the Syncopate too, it gives me some options. Alright. How's the draft Pokedo? It's decent. It's a little bit wonky. 3 colors, not a lot of red. We get a fair chunk of removal though. Creatures are not super powerful. We're missing some synergies that I would have liked, like Artifact with Zahid. Our win condition is basically Zahid, or maybe some Academy Drakes while stalling the board. We're kind of weak to his Artificer aggression. Those little 1/1 flyers. We don't have a lot of good answers for that until we draw a Drake. Have some Wizard synergy for Fire Fist Adepts. Did I see the Netflix TV series Mindhunter? I think I saw parts of it. What did I think of it? Started off interesting, but it got a little wonky at points. Another fucking 2-hand opener where I'm forced to make a decision. At least I'm not on the play, but if I draw lands, I'm good, but I have to draw 2 lands. And the odds of drawing 2 lands, how many turns do I have? I'm going... So I have 4 draws. So I need, just do the quick math on this. I need number of successes. I need, okay, 33 cards in deck. Number of successes. There are 15 live cards, any of which work. I need number of draws. I've got 4, and I need 2 successes. So we're looking at 62% of the time. And what happens if I only need 1? If I'm happy with 1 land, but it's got to be an island. I don't remember how many islands in here. I think we're running 7. That might be wrong. Yeah. Kind of hurts. I think I'm gonna have to toss this. Feels bad. Oh, what is this? Come on, game. I can't catch a fucking break on this with, like, mulligans here. It's either everything or nothing. What's the worst that can happen? I just brick to his early flying aggression. I mean, this counters his 2/2 Drake, and that's all it ever counters. This is fucking... I don't know. I'm not sure this is playable, guys. Like, this doesn't look playable. This is one of my best cards, but I don't have an activator on it. I can't have another dead card right now. And there's a land. All right. So we got nothing. I think I should have tossed this and just gone to fucking... This, I can't even handle this card with this deck. Another land. I think there's some seriously questionable mulliganing decisions there. It was like a rage keep of like, what the fuck? But I think I had to toss it down to 5. There's no way I could have kept that. And I have kept it. Another land, sure. Card doesn't even trade. This is land screwed. This is the equip. This is absolutely land screwed. This is flooded. Got a Blessed Light and a Deep Freeze, alright. Which he didn't play as Volcanic Servant because he cares more about the historic synergy than he does with the other stuff. So this is on 6, this is on 7. If I play that, I mean, they're both getting destroyed. The question is, how do I want them destroyed? Maybe I should have played and raced. When did he draw a flash creature? Your blink of an eye. Okay. I'm one turn off from being useful here. So my Zahid's getting... That's a good one. It's a blocker that also triggers discard 2. I'm pretty happy about that. Hopefully didn't draw Syncopate. Deep Freeze in a Plains. Damn. Alright, well, we can play Drake as a 4/4 next turn and then Zahid after to get around the Blessed Light. Another fucking land. Guess we're playing a 7-mana Drake on curve. He's got 3 counter spells in deck. Let's hope we don't run into one, but we're recovering from a really serious mana screw right now. He tossed Deep Freeze, right? He did. I hate going this low with a Trapper on the board. I only have 2 blue mana, so I can't play both these anyways, but I'm still playing the land. Could have drawn Counterspell. If he draws Counterspell here. If he drew Counterspell, it looks like he did. We're super remarkably fucked right now. Oh, come on. Come on. What a fucking salty way to start this first game. I have to take 3. Gotta leave my fire adepts as outs here. That's technically an out. I'm super tilted for sure. 100%. I'm 1 mana off playing this as a kicker. Although we know he runs Wizard's Retorts and Syncopates. He's only got 1 blue mana up. I think I can't play it as a kicker as much as I would like to wait. I don't think I can wait. Like a Syncopate or a Wizard's Retort beats me. What's he holding in hand? He's got cheap historic creatures. He's got Lyra, which he would have just fucking played. He's got removal, and he's got his blink. If he blinks it, I'm fine. If he syncopates it, Wizard's Retorts, I'm fucked. There's no way I can wait. The fact that he's being asked to hold this right now, like, he just had a decision to make there before this thing resolved, which means it's an instant. Ha! I want to play that card, but I die to it. It's not in manual control. He hasn't been in manual control anywhere else. Can I afford to go to 1 here? Any historic permanent makes this unblockable. Any 1/1 flyer makes this unblockable. I think I have to. I think I have to fucking draw. I think I'm going to draw and eviscerate it. RT. It's exciting. Thank you. So I'm at 1. This thing kills me unblockable very easily. I need to just kill this creature. I want to play Garna. I'm worried about counterspells both ways. He draws Lyra now. Oh, he has another Relic Runner. Hilarious. I need haste. I'm going to play it this turn. If I run into the counter, I run into the counter. Got Syncopate, sure. Nope, same problem. Yes, I can do it main phase my turn, but main phase my turn I can't attack with it, and if he draws any of his historics, he's playing a historic artifact synergy deck, any historic kills me, and any flyer kills me, and we've seen 2 1/1/1 drops. Any angel kills me, we've seen his angel. I mean, we're dead to like 50% of his deck. That's GG right there. This is why I can't wait. Yes, I can try to wait for value, but I can't wait for value. I mean, we flooded so hard that game. We had no fucking cards whatsoever. Like, anything killed us. the eviscerate didn't end up mattering one way or the other. If I hadn't eviscerated the 2/1, he would have had 2/2/1s, and the next historical would have killed me. Anyways, playing Josu into his syncopate would have felt super fucking shitty. I got 8 damage out of Josu that I wouldn't otherwise, and a removal spell, and I would have just run into that counter spell. So